Wow, wow. Wow. How do I do this thing? Okay. Okay. I know you guys haven't seen me in a while. Fret them. Fret them, you see you? You see you fret them? I going to call you when I come off alive. What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I know I don't come on live like I used to come on live because I've been extremely busy. I was coming home a while ago and I was actually rushing home a while ago. You know what I mean? Literally rushing home a while ago because I have so much things to get done. But of course I'm starting up back with my regular program. No, I'm in Jersey. I'm not in New York anymore. I was in Long Island. Yeah, but I'm starting up back with my regular program, and today may have credit repair today. Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's Talk to Tuesday. I'm kind of doing it different today. By the way, I have a situation I need to deal with, but I want to deal with this after I come off alive, right? I want to deal with it after I come off alive, because there's a lady where may I deal with she after? Because listen to me. You see, if una go tie man, una tie man, but when you tie man, don't tie man, and then when time the problem reach you, then a problem. Me go deal with that situation after, cause this lady, I call me, and all of that, and I send me a message say she want to untie her man. We will deal with that after. But anyway, we're gonna deal with credit today. Now, people, I'll be talking about immigration later on in the program. But tonight, if you have bad credit, I'm bringing on an excellent credit person to fix your credit. Not only that I'm bringing on an excellent person to fix your credit. No, let me tell you something. My credit was 500. My credit was literally 500. Literally 500. I could not even get a slice of pizza. Right? Soon put you on. No, may I tell you a little bit of a secret about me. So, as much as I made up on social media and blog and all that, I did have bad credit. Yes, I did have bad credit. Credit was so bad I could not get a slice of pizza. Swear to God, I'm not lying to you. So, you know, when your credit is bad, you try to figure out, oh, what can you do to fix your credit? Right? So then I call my friend and I said to him, you know, say, I like to fix my credit. He said, I got the perfect credit person for you. So I open up with the credit guy. I'm going to call the credit guy and he said, okay. He said, if I go log into this website and when you can't get to pull my credit report, I tell him I have Credit Karma. He said, okay, give me the Credit Karma login. I give him my Credit Karma login. And then went in, and I look at my credit and said, okay, this what I have to pay, this what I have to get fixed and whatever it is. And him said to me, saying, go and fix my credit. So I feel great about it, so him say, I fix my credit. Because me, I say, I used Lexington Law Firm before, and Lexington Law Firm, yes, it does work, but what Lexington Law Firm does, then stretch out the months them, so you end up paying double over and over for something, and then what then do, then dispute one item at a time. So I started to use them to fix my credit, and all of a sudden I started within 30 days, a little bit under 30 days to be exact. All of a sudden, I see my credit start move and things start happening and so forth. Till all of a sudden my credit moved from 500. I saw it reach at one time to 580. Then from 580, I see it reach at 600. Then from 600, I see it reach at 620. And it just start climb and it start climb till all of a sudden now. No, this is when you know so your credit is getting better. It's when you look under your credit report and it says that fear. When you start to see fear and you come out of that red line, you know that you're moving in a space for your credit. So I came out of that red line and then I see fear, and from fear it start to move from there, right? Till now my credit is 750. It was about 750 and whatever it is and so forth. I think it's like 740, 750, right? That is great credit. Good credit. Having a good credit, let me tell you what happened with having a good credit and why I'm bringing on this person. Now, He did not beg me to come on. I said to him, I said, you fix my credit so good. You know how much fans I have out there that possible have bad credit, that need to get their credit fixed and so forth. And I asked him, I said, would you like to come on my program that you can help some of my people with credit? And he said, okay, sure, why not, and so forth. I explain it to him and so forth. Oh, you know what I mean? Hold on, live. Let me take somebody else. Live. Facebook. Yes. So I said I want you to come on to my program. I want you to help my people who have bad credit. Now, having bad credit in America is bad. Very bad. Sometimes you may end up have a cousin or a relative that asks you to take out a furniture or a car or something in your name, a phone, and they don't pay the bill. And then when they don't pay the bill and so forth, you go into collection, and when you go into collection and so forth, then eventually it gets on your credit, you have a charge off, and then that becomes a problem. And the time it takes to take it off your credit. So buying a house, you need to have good credit, or great credit, right? Now, not only that and so forth, right? Buying a car, you need to have good credit to buy a car. Doing a lot of things, you need to have good credit. Now, having bad credit does not mean that you're a bad person. It means that you're dead tomorrow. But you're actually dead because you're living in debts. And when you're living in debts, that becomes a problem because a lot of us use credit card and cannot pay it. I was one of that person that used credit card and cannot pay it. And when you use the credit card, it feels good using the credit card. But when you rack up the credit cards and you can't pay the credit card now, and when the creditor call you for their money, you want to get attitude and say, well, you're busy right now, or your grandmother did, or your uncle did. Yes, I used to use that. I want to have attitude with them because they call me for their money. And when they sell your information to another to a collection agent to collect their money and so forth, and they keep selling it and selling it and selling it, and trust me, one day they're gonna end up get their money. And not only that too, why you should not have bad credit, right? This is what happened and so forth. Having bad credit, you can also have charge off, and you can also have public record. When you have public record on your credit, that's a big problem. So I am telling you that I was on here blagging and I laugh, kiki. Yes, my credit was messed up. It was bad. I could not get a slice of pizza. Can you imagine trying to apply for a credit card and they tell you, say, well, sorry, you will get something in the mail within 14 days and whatever it is, and you're not getting a card in the mail. You're getting a letter say you was not approved. So you're actually dead, right? So I stopped using Lexington Law Firm and I started to use them to fix my credit. And people, it works. Now, if it never works, Mono, come on and tell us it works. They're not paying me to do this. I'm doing this because I know that a lot of you watching me right now have bad credit. Some of you have credit and just have a lot of errors around credit that need to come off. A lot of mistake make with creditors. Them put the wrong thing on it, charge of stuff, whatever it is, and it need to come off of your credit. So fixing your credit can get a score up. You get a better interest rate. You can buy a car. You can buy a home. You know what I mean? Buying a house, you have to clear them. Exactly. You have to clear up a lot of things. Thank you for that. Right? So I was a bad credit person that becomes a good credit person where I actually can get stuff with credit. So I am going to bring him on that he can tell about the credit. And guess what happened to? Don't worry about the money because it is affordable, right? Within 6 months, you can see the result within your credit. Within 30 days, you can see a great result within your credit. So once you pay and so forth, he's going to explain to you how everything goes and all of that. And let me tell him to send me an invite. While I bring him on, he's going to tell you everything about the credit and all that. And let me tell him to send me an invite, right? Let me tell him to send me an invite now that I can bring him on. And people, get your pen and paper. Get your pen and paper. Ready? Get your pen and paper. Okay, I think this is him right here. Yes, this is him right here. Credit man read. Okay, I'm gonna go and get your pen and paper ready to get on all information, the price, is reasonable, right? And anybody that I bring on my program, I have to check you out. I don't want you to go to this party, that party, and so I'm trying to wait for him to accept the invite. I send him the invite, so I'm waiting for him to accept the invite. It's saying added, so I'm waiting for him to accept the invite. I don't want people going to that person. What's going on, brother?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good because I have good credit. I am it's good to have good credit. And if it was not the help of you, I would not have good credit.
Oh,
and I probably would be one of these people that sitting, wonder what you do and so forth. And I want to thank you very much for what you have done for my credit to bring me from dead to alive. From 500 to 750, and it's going, and I'm gonna get to 800, as I said, within a minute and so forth. So I was explaining to people that having bad credit does not mean that they're a bad person, but we make bad choices in our life that end up costing us higher interest rate, can't buy a house, take our stuff in people's name and so forth. You know what I mean? And so I want you to tell us about the credit. I want you to tell us how much it costs. And of course, for my fans and so forth, we're gonna give them a special that everybody is called and all of that. You know what I mean? So what's going on? Tell us what's going on in the credit world.
Everything's good, man. So let's talk about. Well, we all know how important credit is, right?
Right.
Well, a lot of us don't realize how important it is, so we need it. So what we try to do is, we do our credit repair a little different. So we try to educate folks while we're actually doing the repair process. So that way, you don't end up back in the same situation again. Because there's no sense in, fixing. You pay all this money, fix your credit. You don't know what was wrong in the first place. You end up doing the same thing again, and you end up back in the same situation. So our program's a little different. So what we do is, we try to take the negative things off your credit. We try to we help you to rebuild as well, because a lot of companies don't help you to rebuild. We'll get you the credit cards, show you how to use them. We'll go through your current account, show you what you're doing wrong, because a lot of times people hurt themselves and don't even realize that they're hurting themselves. So, we'll go through your credit cards, talk about your usage, your payment history, make sure your car note's being paid on time, make sure you have enough credit, because a lot of people don't realize you need a certain flexibility in your credit report in order, for your score to keep, elevating.
Right.
And as far as the process can take up to 6 months. It all depends on, how bad everything is.
Right.
But yeah, man, but we try to simplify as much as possible, all while educating you at the same time.
Right. So you're saying that which I just say a lot of people don't know until time comes and so forth. But what are the lowest credit score you ever see?
Oh wow, the lowest credit score I seen was actually today. I seen a 414. Wow. The lowest you can go. No, I'm lying. I seen a 393 one time.
393.
And that would have been our biggest jump, because that lady went from 393 to I think about a 525 in like 30 days. So it's like 100 something points, overnight. So but usually when your score is that low, you just got to do minimal things and you see a huge jump. That means you're just not doing anything right. So people like that, once we start showing them the rules and showing them how it works, their scores usually jump right up.
Right. What about public record? People that have public record on their credit.
So here's the good thing about the public records. They actually don't have them on your consumer credit report anymore. But when you do go buy a house, when you do go buy, usually just a house, they actually do what's called a public record search. So you still want to take care of those things to make sure that you don't have those from hindering you from buying a house or any type of major purchase. But right now they actually took those off the credit reports, so there's no more public records on the credit reports.
Oh, so there's no so they don't put public record on your credit report anymore.
No more. They don't put the public records no more, or the tax liens. Remember they used to have the tax liens on there and the credit report. They took those off.
Oh, so they took those off. So those are dead, gone.
Yeah. So that's a good thing.
Right. And people watching from all over the world and so forth. So do you fix credit to every state in the United States?
Yeah, we pretty much do every single state in the United States. Yeah.
Right. And so what's the process that they have to go through? Because I want people to call to fix their credit, because there's a lot of people watching right now. And let me clear this up with everybody first. People, whatever you want them to discuss about your credit, it does not discuss it with me. I do not discuss your business, and so that is your business. I don't have your social security. I don't ask anything about you. That is you and them business, because I'm not a credit person, right? So you don't have to feel away that, okay, if you call, I'm gonna know that you have bad credit. I did have bad credit. You know what I mean? So I just want to clear that to myself. So how much does they have to pay to get their credit, and some of the things that they should not do while you're fixing their credit?
Okay, so first things first, in order for us to fix your credit, we have to see a copy of your credit report. A lot of times you can supply that with an Experian report, Credit Karma, Identity IQ, any one of the major websites you can go to. You just send us over your username and your password. We'll log in. We'll look it over. Let you know what we can do. Let you know whatever plan fits you best. So during the process, I usually tell people don't do nothing with your credit. I mean, if you
Right.
have to, get an apartment, if you have to get a new car, you got to do whatever you got to do. But as
Mm-hmm.
far as things like, applying for credit cards, trying to get cell phones, don't do nothing until, we tell you, hey, go ahead and do it. Or if you let us know first that you're getting it done. Because what happens is people don't realize that when you have an inquiry, the inquiry can knock your score down, anywhere between 2 to 10 points. And usually
Right.
what happens is their score drop, and they'll call me and say, hey, why did my score drop 10 points? Then I look at the credit report like, hey, did you try to, did you apply for a cell phone? That
Mm-hmm.
knocks your score down. So we usually tell people don't do anything unless you call us first and let us know what you're trying to do, and then we'll let you know the best route to do it.
Right. So therefore, once you're fixed, so people, what he's saying that therefore, once he's fixing your credit, do not do nothing. Put everything on pause. Everything
Yeah.
you're doing, cash and carry. Spend cash. Don't apply for credit card. Don't take out no apartment for anyone. Put everything on pause to get where you need to get to, because all that is gonna be. Do you loan? The Hold on, because some of the we're not people. We're not gonna start to read. Consolidate. We're not gonna go through some of the questions. Okay, so what does it cost? Because for $700 for 6 months to fix your credit, right? I do believe that it is a great spending on yourself, because spending $700 to fix your credit, and of course we're gonna do a special today. We're gonna do a special of $650 today, right? So people, we only gonna do $650. No, people, I do not get the money from that. I do not want the money from that. This is him. I'm bringing it to you. So let's make it very clear. This is not a rig system. This is not a setup and all that. You need to call and fix your credit for $650. You cannot beat that at all. So what if somebody call and they don't have the full $650? You have the monthly rate, or how does that work?
Well, usually with the 650 for the special for you guys, what we do, we could break it up into 2 payments. So the initial payment to be due when you start, and then the balance to be due in 30 days after you start.
So can you repeat that again?
No, I say for the special that you just spoke about, we're gonna do 2 payments. We're gonna do the half to start, and the other half will be due in 30 days. So
Okay, so
and we work on it for 6 months.
okay, so that's pretty much 350, 325.
325. Yep.
Okay, so people, if you want to start fix your credit today, you cannot beat that, because when you go to the rest of people, then you gotta go through like 12 different people to get your credit. If you pay 325 today to start your credit, you said that they will pay the next 325 within 30 days, right?
They have 30 days.
Within 30 days, people. So you pay 325 today to start fix your credit, right? Within 30 days, you pay the next 325. You cannot beat that. If you don't have the money, you must can call a cousin, a aunt, a mother. I mean, if you're ladies out there, you got a side guy or whatever it is, call a side guy, get some extra money, fix the credit, because when you have good credit and so forth, maybe you don't need a side guy. You know what I mean? It goes for the men. If you have a side woman, call them and tell them you're looking a little money to fix your credit. I think everyone should fix their credit. And so how would they get? They would just pay with their credit card or the debit card, and what would be the process? Because I remember I did a contract and all of that.
Yeah. Well, usually we'll send them an invoice. They can make the payment. They can pay with their credit cards, or they can pay with debit cards. They pay with a link right from the website. Once they make that payment, let me know, and then we'll send them the invoice. We'll send them the contract and everything via email. They just click on it, fill out the information, and once they hit submit, we get started.
Right. So the method of payment are you do Zelle.
Yeah. We could do Zelle. We could do invoices. We can do. We don't do Cash App though.
Okay, you do PayPal?
No, we don't do PayPal either.
Okay, so people, they do not do PayPal, but they do Zelle, and they do where you can pay directly to the website. So even if you don't have a debit card or a credit card right now, you can go to Walgreens and you can buy one of those debit cards. You can load the money on it, and you can go to the website and you can pay the money. And when you call people to fix your credit, right, remember, just said that you're calling from the Dr. Love Show, because you're only going to pay $325, and the next 30 days you will pay another $325 and so forth, right? I want you to tell them the name of the website, tell them your phone number and so forth, where they can get in touch with you, you know what I mean, to start fix their credit today.
Okay, so our office number is 973-375-1000. Again, that's 973-375-1000. You can call there. Make sure you say you come from the Dr. Love Show because, like I said, that is a special price. And if you don't
Right.
mention his name, you're not going to get that price.
You're not gonna get that price.
Exactly. So
you're gonna pay
that
full six. You're gonna pay that full $700
exactly.
if you don't mention my name. So people, my name come with a little bit of percentage.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta
exactly.
say that. So
exactly.
and then the website. What's the name of the website?
The website is www.reidfinancialsolutions.com. That's REID financialsolutions with an S.com.
So Reid Financial Solution, people. If you're out there right now, you have bad credit, and you're sitting there with bad credit and watching time goes by, you want to buy a house, you want to stop being somebody's tenant and be a landlord, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a bicycle, you want to buy a scooter, whatever it is and so forth. Apply for your to get your credit fixed now that you can get a good credit card. Because once you fix your credit, I know you're not gonna go back down there again. So call Reid right now. Mr. Reid right now, his number is 973-375-1000. Call that number now, text, get your credit, mention my name. You will only pay $325 today to fix your credit, right? And they're reliable, they're on time, they have a legit website. As I said, I use them, my credit is good, and other people are using them, so you will never have a problem. And then you said something about you also help them to get credit card once the credit is fixed.
Yeah, what we do is during the process, because a credit card is an important part of your credit score. So what we do is we'll actually apply for the credit cards for you. Once you get it, we'll show you how to use the credit card, meaning how to spend it, how much to use. We monitor the payment history over the repair process. This kind of that's part of the whole education thing. Make sure you're doing everything the correct way.
Oh wow! So because most company does not help you apply for credit card, they just fix it. So you will. So people, what he's saying that once you start the process and so forth, and things are going the way it's supposed to go, they will apply for a credit card for you and help you monitor that credit card to pay that credit card on time. They will see what's going to help you to have a principle with your credit. That is great, and you cannot get that from nowhere. It's for $650, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere you pay $1,000, $50. I see people charging $2,500 to fix credit, right?
Yeah, they charge a lot.
A lot of that. So people, I want you to call him now. Call Reid right now, 973-375-1000. And if you miss the number, people, you can also, to get in touch with the people, and I will give it the number I want everyone to call. And this is going to take place every Tuesday and every Thursday from 7 o'clock, fixing your credit, immigration, and so forth. So you have any word you want to let them know before I let you go?
No, just take advantage of the special because we don't have a lot of specials. And make sure you mention Dr. Love name when you call. If nobody answers, just leave a message. And we'll, somebody will get back to you. But yeah, that's it, man.
Right, and people, even if you don't like me and you're not a fan of me, still mention my name because my name goes with a little bit of percentage.
Exactly.
Right. So thank you very much, and I will get in touch. We will talk again, and thanks for fixing my credit, and thanks for fixing all the people that's gonna be calling you to fix their credit too.
I got you, man. Thank you. I appreciate the time.
I thank you, my brother. I thank you.
Later.
All right, so people, let me tell you how this works now. No, let me tell you something now. I gotta talk a little bit distance. When I have professional people on the page. Now listen, Reid, I'm telling you people, no joking. Reid can fix your credit. He can fix your credit. And it will fix your credit fast. Even though until it's 30 days, right? You are going to see a result before that. And the good thing that I like with them, they will help you to get a credit card. They will help you to monitor a credit card. So that is a great thing. And when you get your credit back, you can buy a house, you can buy a car, because if you have bad credit, you have to have somebody to co-sign for you when you go to a certain dealer to buy a car. But when you have great credit, you can just walk inside of a dealer and purchase your car. You don't have to get anybody involved in what you're doing. Because sometimes you may want to get a car, you don't want your friend to know, or you don't want your wife to know, or your girlfriend to know, or whatever it is, and so forth. Even if you want to buy your wife a car, or you want to buy your husband a car, you can fix your credit. You have good credit. You can go buy a car. You present the car and so forth. So I'm telling you, they're very good, and I'm telling you, they're very reliable. There's no scamming in it. They're not going to take your information and use it nowhere. They've been doing this for a while, and I use them, and I know people use them. So that's why I bring them on and so forth, because they are good credit companies. So I want you to call them right now. And when you call, listen to it now, people. He might charge you $650. $50 off. He's charging you $650. It's $700 they charge to fix your credit for 6 months. They might charge you $650. And if you call today, only thing you have to pay is $325. $325 to start to fix your credit. And within 30 days, you pay the next 325. That is great. You can't go around that. You can't say you don't have the money and so forth. Why sit right there now and puff and puff and worrying about why your friend have a Lamborghini, or why your friend have a Bentley, or why your friend buy a big house over there and so forth? Because your friend have the money, have good credit, and sometimes they may have the money and so forth and don't have good credit. So messing up your credit and so forth, it happened to the best of us, because it's happened to me. But guess what happened? I decided I'm not going to sit and let my credit messed up. I am going to fix my credit. And I fixed my credit, and I'm glad I fixed my credit. So I'm send me the link from last year. I tried buy a house and I pay run around. Okay, all right. So the link is at the bottom of the page. WhatsApp me and I'll give you the link and so forth. Call and fix your credit, because let me tell you something. This one time you buy a house and you have the right credit, nobody them not have to go through all of this. The bank will give you the right loan. They will give you the right interest rate. Instead of you get a high interest rate, you get a low interest rate. So that means that you pay a less mortgage. Now, when you have bad credit, it is a problem. And sometimes you don't want to buy no house in nobody's name, because sometimes you buy a house in a people's name, them take your house and get a run around and so forth. Call now and pay your $325. Forget about go do the body and the breast and go do the ear. It don't make no sense. You go do body and breast, right? And you have bad credit. You're gonna spend money and go do your breast and your body and your ass right now. $7,000 and $10,000, but you have bad credit. Take that money and fix your credit. And when you fix your credit, you can go do whatever you want to do. Because it don't make no sense to walk around here with plastic surgery all over your body and have bad credit. Because guess what happened? At the end of the day, the ass and the breast that you put on cannot let you walk inside of a bank and get a loan. But having a fake ass and a fake breast, right? A fake ass and a fake breast, and having good credit can make you walk inside of a bank. And when you walk inside of a bank, you apply for a loan, you will get a loan. They will not look at you like, okay, we can't help you out, oh, sorry. You don't want to hear sorry. You want to get whatever it is. But a lot of people are putting a lot of things that are not priority. Because you can't live on the body. You can't live on the breast. But you can live in a house. And the man, all the guys them that's watching me that love to go out and buy champagne and love to buy hot clothes and all of that. Before you go out and buy the hot clothes and have bad credit, fix your credit. Because when you fix your credit, you don't have to go out and do certain things and all that. You can go out and get a credit card that you can buy all of the bashment thing. Now check this out now. If you are renting an apartment right now and you have bad credit to rent the apartment, that's going to become a problem. Somebody going to have to co-sign for that. No. Say, for example, you have good credit and you have, say you have good credit. Say you have good credit right now and you rent an apartment and you don't have the money to pay for the furniture. You can go to a furniture store where you can go to good friend and they will give you a home decorated card, a credit card, and you can get all your furniture at that store and pay for them later. Now, if you have bad credit and you cannot get an apartment, you cannot get a credit card, now you have a problem because you don't have enough money to buy the furniture. You're going to have to go to rent a center, right? You have to go to rent a center and rent furniture when you can go buy your own furniture. So I'm saying to you and all of that, fix your credit. That means you can do all the things that you want to do and you don't have to depend on anybody to help you. You don't have to depend on anybody now for you to say, well, I can't this, I can't that, and I watch you. Fix your credit. So $325 right now. There's this number at the bottom of the page. Fix your credit and get your credit. Because if you go buy a house right now, you go buy a house and you have good credit. You can apply for a credit card at a furniture store, a Raymond and Fleming's or whatever, Ashley's and all those stores, right? If you go to Raymond and Fleming's or whatever they want, I go to Ashley's. You can apply for a credit card and they will give you all the furniture, the TV stand, the bed, the couch, the dining room table, the kitchen table. They can give you all that furniture on a credit card, and you take your little time and pay a little $100, a little $50 and pay for them. But if you don't have any good credit and you have an empty house that you just buy, or somebody just give a house or whatever it is to live in, and you don't have furniture and so forth. No, you're going to have to rent a center, go rent a bed and rent a TV. You're going to have to rent a couch. Why you have to rent a couch where everybody fart up and sit down pan? Everybody wall up in that couch. Everybody wall up in that bed and so forth. Don't you want your own bed? Don't you want your own couch where you can put a face pan? You put in your face on something with them fart up pan. You understand? You don't want that. You go apply and boom, you get your own thing. Now I tell you now, having bad credit is a problem. So you don't have to listen to me. I don't have to sit here and preach to you, but me I try to help you to get out of the bad credit zone. Not only that too. Check this out. Why you need to have good credit. Say for example, I need a 680 to be approved. I'm about, okay, there you go. 680. Call him and he'll fix your credit right now. 680, you need 680, yes. Now let me say something to you now, people. Say for example, say you're in America now. Your grandmother dead. You don't have the money. You may have one little $500 to go to Jamaica at the funeral. You have good credit. All you got to do, go to your bank and apply for your credit card. Go online, apply for a credit card. Say you have $500 to spend, as I said, right? And when you apply for a credit card, they give a credit card. Say you get a JetBlue credit card or American Airline credit card. They give you a credit card, say, for $3,000 or for $5,000 or $1,500. Now you just got a credit card that you can buy the plane ticket, go to Jamaica, and come back and pay that credit card. You see how easy it is? You apply for a credit card because you don't have enough money to buy the ticket. And when you apply for a credit card and so forth, they give you all this mileage and stuff like that. You end up just get a credit card to finance your trip. You want to go to Jamaica with your family, but you don't have enough money to take your husband, your daughter, your son, or your mother with you to go to Jamaica for a little vacation. But you really need a vacation. You have a good credit card. You can finance your trip on your credit card and you come back and you work and pay it off. The faster you pay it off, it's better for you. You don't pay back that much interest on it, right? So I am telling you people to get your credit fixed. You can buy a house when you have the right credit score. If you don't have the right credit score, you can have the money. You can have your deposit of your 10,000, your 15,000, your 20, 25,000, 30,000. You have all the money to put on a deposit. But one problem I beat you. You don't have good credit. So what's going to happen? The same money that you have for the deposit, you're going to sit, you're going to get disappointed, and you're going to start to pinch money and done the money. And the money you got done, and your credit still messed up, and you don't fix your credit. But when you have the deposit, and you have the credit, and you have less deposit, and you have the good credit, a bank will help you because them say that you have good moral character, and you're a person that pay your bills, and you have great credit. Great credit will get you in the door. So I am telling you guys to get your credit fixed, okay? Don't listen to me, don't like me. Fix your credit, and I recommend him to fix your credit, okay? Now, I am going to be talking about immigration next. Immigration next. I'm going to bring an immigration lawyer next because we will be talking about it. Hold it. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. So I'm going to bring an immigration. Okay, so I will be going next now to immigration. Immigration is up next. Let me call immigration lawyer. I will be talking to the immigration lawyer next. Immigration lawyer next. I'm waiting for, let me call immigration lawyer next. Immigration lawyer next. We're going up with the immigration lawyer next. We're going to immigration now. So I am waiting for Mr. Mitchell to come on for immigration. Yes, everything started late today, but we're up. Immigration. Hello? Hello? Oh, wait. Hello? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for you, brother. All right. All right. So people, immigration coming up now. Immigration now. Now the next thing. Me I try help out all out, with all that problem, Allow no problem. So I'm going to immigration now. Immigration. There's a lot going on in immigration, and we are going to immigration next because a lot of have immigration problem, and there's a lot going on in immigration. The next thing now, getting your green card. Thanks to my friend that just received her green card. One of my friend, she have been here for a while, and she went through a lot getting her to get to her papers. One of the time, she even said to me, say, Dr. Love, she called me. As a matter of fact, it's a fans that becomes a part of the family. She called me, she said, Dr. Love, me feel like me want to go home. Me say, what happened? She said, because me just can't bother. She get all of the ill treatment possible you can possibly think about. And me say to her, I said, go home for what? Right? Me say, yeah, that way I go back to Jamaica. Do nothing there Jamaica for you. Where you going back to Jamaica go do? You need to 10 years. And that was a year ago. She came and said she want to go home. And within that time, she finally decided that she was going to stay and so forth. I say, you can't leave out of the house. You have to stay in there. And as the man now kicking her face and abuse, just stay in there. And she stayed there and so forth. And then all of a sudden, I say, you're going to get through within this time. She called me and she said to me, say, boy, Dr. Love, she get to go do it. Then send her a letter to go do her fingerprint. So she go do her fingerprint. After she do her fingerprint, and so I say, okay, next after her fingerprint now. Hello? Hello? Oh. Hello? Hello? None say, you alright? Are you with them on Facebook or chat, but women not calling you, know where yourself? Yeah. All right. So people, what I'm saying to you now, before I bring on the immigration lawyer. So all of a sudden, she get her fingerprint done, then she get her work permit. And after she get her work permit and so I'm gonna bring her, after she get, may I bring on the lawyer? After she get her work permit, then boom, she get her social. I think her social and her work permit comes. And when her work permit come now and so forth, then the interview come up now and she went and did the interview. I'm gonna tell you the good news. She was married for over 4 years. Over 4 years she married for. And one time she go to the interview went so good. I said, with no time I get a green card. And right now, she been here for years in America. Married for 4 years. Now she got a 10-year green card. Then give her, so I said, where are you going to do a 10-year green card? She said, boy, she don't know. She said, work right now. She will work and she will buy one house. She said, I'm going to work and I save money and buy a house because I'm not in the renting. I don't know why I'm trying to connect to the lawyer, but it's not connected. Let me try him back again. Right, let me try him back again. Yes, she have her 10-year green card. Because I get to understand that if you're married over 4 years and so forth, as long as the marriage is real and all that, you will get your green card. I'm trying to connect to the lawyer, people, and I think I'm having a problem. They're connecting. I don't know if he's in a bad area where he is. I hope he's in a good area. I think, let me add him back again. And my friend, she got her green card. She got her 10-year green card. And somebody called me last week again. That is a fan that's watching me. And me and her talk and I said, you need to use the lawyer and get a green card. And she's in the process of using the lawyer right now. What's going on, brother?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, so like in a bad area.
Yeah.
I was just giving them the story. I mean, you wasn't the lawyer on it, but one of my friends who she called me and she said that she wanted to go back to Jamaica because she can't be bothered. And she married for over 4 years. And I said to her, I said, what are you going back to Jamaica to do? It don't make no sense to go back to Jamaica. There's nothing there to offer you. And she finally, she stayed. Then she get her fingerprint. Then after her fingerprint, after a while, she get her social and her work permit. Then all of a sudden, everything goes by so fast. Then she get her interview. She went for the interview and she said the interview went so good. And the mail, they said the lady said to her, I said, you will get something in the mail. In the mail that she got her 10-year green card in the mail.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Not even conditional. 10-year green
card. Yeah.
So it's a blessing. And I know people who actually went for an interview who are literally still waiting to hear a response. And they went before her, long before, and still haven't get an answer back as yet. Now, let me ask you about that. what you think may be the situation? Because I mean the states are different, but normally, how long after you go for your interview that I mean most people may know if the interview went well and so forth. Can you shine some light on that?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you get vibes just from the officer. I can usually tell once an interview's over, just because you've been connecting with the officer. You've been sitting there for sometimes 5, 10 minutes, half hour, full hour. You kind of get the feeling. If it was quick, like 5, 10 minutes, you know you're good, right? Because they could have asked you a million questions and they didn't.
Oh,
But at the end of it all, usually what we see is depending on how busy you are. If you're in a high densely populated area, in a big city area, you're going to be looking at usually about, they average around 4 months is what they give themselves. But a lot
right.
of my clients hear something back within about a month or two, some of them even shorter than that. And really, it's all up to how diligent your officer is. Some
Oh,
officers, honestly, they're just pumping through cases all day long. And then when the workday's over, I think they just get up and go home instead of sitting there and actually completing the cases, getting the paperwork done so that that green card comes to you. And so a lot of people who are stuck with those delays and are seeing, say, 4, 5, 6 months even, no response coming back, honestly, it's just bad luck, right? A lot of people get worried that, oh, it's because my case is garbage. No, if you had an attorney with you, he knows how, if your case worked or didn't work. And if it didn't work, we know when we leave. But otherwise, if it did work, then it's just bad luck. You know, some officers just drag their feet, and then we do what we can to prod them, info pass requests, service requests, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Honestly, COVID didn't do too much to slow them down, but they've used that as an excuse now. And so
right,
whenever we get call in to complain, it's always, oh, you know, it's because of COVID, even if the problem existed long before COVID.
right. Because my friend is in Atlanta, and I tell you, I'm very happy that she got her green card, 10-year green card, and I asked her what she's gonna do now. She said she's just gonna save some money and buy a house. She's not even thinking about.
Yeah, yeah,
She
that's
was
the best.
all in the eager to get it. Now she get the green card. She don't know what to do with the green card.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
got 10 years, not even a conditional green card. Is that normally after you're married for 4 years, you're not gonna get a 10 years or not really?
You actually had to be married for 2 years. 2 years before you file. So if you get married and file, and during the process of your filing, it takes 2 years, you're still getting the 2-year conditional. But otherwise, it's you married 2 years, then you file for your green card. They'll give you your 10-year green card right there off the bat. I've known of 1 or 2 cases where that didn't happen, but I think we have
Mm-hmm.
some good officers who grease the wheels a little bit. But otherwise,
Right.
yeah, that's the standard.
So normally then it's probably better have to wait if they can wait and not rushing to wait for like 2 years.
Yeah, I've actually known some couples that did that. It's very rare because a lot of people really need that work card. They really need that status. They need that security. But there have been some circumstances where the couple's in it for the long haul. They already know that. And, you know, sometimes like the immigrant is solid enough in her job and her position. I think one
Mm-hmm.
of them, she was stay at home. She was an in-home nurse and her husband was working in another state.
Mm-hmm. People were having bad connection today. We're having bad connection. I'm gonna wait for him to come back. We're having bad connection today. I called during the Mother's Day. I never got an answer. I did receive a message from Michelle, the office. The office by text the next day telling me to call. I didn't know if it was real, but no, I would like to know that this lawyer is so very knowledgeable. Okay. Okay, so call him back, my friend. Call him back. Yes. As I say, he's a good lawyer. I'm waiting for him to come back. He's a very good lawyer. He's very exact, exact about what he does. Right? I know a few people that got through their green card and that's been using him. One thing I like with him, if he can't help you, he's gonna tell us your case is not really strong, but and it's up to you. But once you know that your case is strong and you have a case and he will help you. If he can't help you, he's gonna tell that he cannot help you. That's one thing I like with him. He'll be very honest with you and so forth. And you're in good hands if you use him to to um to help you through immigration situation. If you know somebody who have been arrested, who are incarcerated right now and need of a good immigration lawyer, he will literally go inside of the jail and do what he can do to get them out of it and so forth. Even if they don't have any papers, he will represent them and go to court and find out what's what. If you're in a if you're in deportation right now, he can help you with that. If your case was just denied and so forth, he can help you with that and all that. A lot of people get screwed because they want to go to court and they want to go to immigration and file documents trying to save money. You don't go to immigration try to bad breed ticky. You don't go to immigration try to file documents if you don't know anything about it. Get a lawyer and pay the money. Stop being cheap, because cheap will get you on the wrong side of the street in the wrong chair at the wrong time. Get a lawyer and just pay the money. Go up on the payment plan, pay the lawyer, and the lawyer will do all your paperwork for you and help you to get through whatever it is. If you are going through abuse, marriage, and so forth, yes, he can help you through that situation, through abuse. Okay, thank you very much. See, a lot of people are using him, and I never get a complaint. I've never get a complaint. Just remember that when you're calling their phone, people, sometimes you may call them and you may not get them right away. Just leave a message. They will call you back. They will respond to you as soon as possible, and it doesn't make a difference where in the United States of America you is. They will help you through your immigration status. They will surely help you through your immigration status. So if you're out there right now, you need to file for your green card, I want you to call me right now. Oh, why did I put up Dovey Magnum? We just realized I put up something about Dovey Magnum. I forgot to correct that. Something about Dovey Magnum online. I just realized I put up something about Dovey Magnum a while ago. I just put up something about Dovey Magnum. I gotta take this off. I just put up some more Dovey Magnum. People. I just put up some more. Yeah, I just put up some more Dovey Magnum. Yeah. One of the people. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna add it back now. Hold on. I'm gonna add it back. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna add it back. What am I add? I'm gonna add NJ until the liar come back. Oh, she cut it off. Yes, as I was saying to the people, I was wondering what was that all about. Yes, as I'm saying to you people, can you please pin his information? Yes, I pin his information. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad when people get them papers. I'm glad when people would deserve to get papers, because some of the people literally don't deserve to get any papers. Some of the boy don't deserve to get any papers, and some of the girl don't deserve to get any papers. Because some of the boy, when they married to the woman, them and know, so they don't love the woman, them, on the don't. Oh, I'm a call. Someone married to the woman them, and no, so don't want the woman them, and on use woman if you get green card. I want the woman and don't go no green card. And say the woman them are drunk and them are this and that. I call my friend. Yeah, because my friend have a 10-year green card right now. Hello? Hello? Oh, call it back? But regular? Oh, I don't know if you did. Send me an invite. Oh, let me try add you. The idea, listen, all right, let me add you now. Let me add you now. Yeah. Someone girl sit down for a year, so I know some don't want the man I use them for green card. I went and then don't go to the green card. Unless the man then think and dirty and this and whatever it is. And some other man sit down right there, so I know so I don't want the woman them. Let me see. You want NJ don't know if you use her phone. NJ don't know if right it across. NJ your phone need to be updated. Everybody use somebody in some point. No, my friend, no, I'm not believing in that. If you don't want the person, don't get involved with the person. Don't get involved with the person. Because people ill treat people. I don't know what now got you. Your phone need to update, mama. Right? People ill treat people. You understand? Because someone knows someone don't need the person, and sit down with the person and tell someone love them on this and that, and when I know someone don't love them. Right? And someone man on the left Jamaica and come and say with a dirty mentality. A woman take on up and married to and love and care for you. Right? And instead of sit down one place and keep on us quiet, on run up and down all over the place, I look girl here and there and so forth. I fling on look dirty wood all over the place. And when the woman don't go into the green card and turn around and say the woman a slut dog and she had this and she had that and whatever it is. You find somebody who going to help you and love you and so forth. Lock yourself in one closet and stay over there so, and pay attention to the woman who are going to help you. Because someone will pay attention to friends who cannot do nothing for you. Cannot do nothing for you. I try to call me, I don't know why the phone now. No. I try to add NJ. I have to call her. I try to add her back now. I say for her. Maybe your phone was updated, mama. I try to add you. Yeah, my friend have a 10-year green card. What you mean? See, it cut off. I don't know why it cut off. I don't know why it cut off. Call my friend. I'm call my friend. My friend get a 10-year green card. Yeah, she have a 10-year green card. She just get that and she went through whole it to get her 10-year green card. Hello? Me know, me I put up on speaker. You want to go on speaker? All right. Yeah, me I'm a friend. Me I'm a friend. Me happy for my friend. Hey, me there. Me there. Me there. Of course, remember when you call me and a ball, but you want to go back to Jamaica? I say, where you go back? I say, where you go back to Jamaica? Do nothing there Jamaica for you. And what happened after that? All the process.
Listen, the process been wait 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, me wait a year. And then after now, them send me to go do the fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
Then do the fingerprint, them have to wait like 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
No, from December me do it, and then from December me wait like probably about 3 or 4 months, and then them send the work permit.
Mm-hmm.
2 months later after me get the work permit, then we get the interview date. And 1 week after the interview date, we get the green card in the mail.
And what was the process like before you even before?
But for the interview, I did nervous, but the process was smooth. Everything was smooth. We did nervous as hell, but everything was smooth.
Right. And then so when you go for the interview and you sit down there and so forth, or did you like you feel like say everything was good?
I did nervous, me not like. I did nervous because the thing about it, they not ask me nothing at all about the man. They ask me no question about him. They ask him about me and why I take so long to put in my papers and all of that.
Right.
And that was it. And then because you know my daughter, she good, so they asked me to show them proof and my daughter is with me and just that.
Right.
That's it.
So all
she said expect something in the mail.
So after you do the interview, she said expect something in the mail.
Yeah.
And then
1 week later, I get the 10-year green card. I made up on the phone with me on this card and said I was going to get it.
Remember that's what you tell them. But so the process. So it was a journey for you getting there.
I did nervous. Me not lying. I did nervous when I go on the interview. Because I wonder what the fuck the man talk, if not chat fuck and all of that. So I did nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Until I know me can't believe I get it. I swear.
And you just sit on it right now. So was it? What would you advise people that are in situation that may be going through abuse?
Just have to humble themselves and kiss some ass. As right now, if I never you me that been let me that long time. Them just have to just sit down and kick them ass.
Remember you called me and say, boy, pack up and go back to Jamaica. Boy, you are left. Go back to Jamaica. I said, what the hell happened to me? No, you deserve it because you waited out. And
But it's not easy. Waiting out is not easy because I want to operate generation and struggle out and I have to go through lucky things and come to me. Hey, it's not easy process, not easy. You just have to make your mind to it and say, no, this no, I'm not going to be with it or whatever the case may be and go through. You understand? So
Right.
when the man argue with you, just go answer and just bite the lip and now say, yeah. I remember now, everybody different. That's how we grew up in Jamaica, they're different from we. You understand? So I wait for bullshit we have to go through and humble ourselves and do what we have to do. And don't disrespect the man, I don't know, just humble.
Right. Because, I mean, you could have given up like a lot of people, but you fight it out.
Give up if you never been done, been give up a long time, because every day you call me MJ, TNA, you think you encourage me, you know?
Right.
You know, I have to teach myself I want to really get it.
You can't be so you get 10, but you never get condition, you get full 10 year. I'm really happy you get it and sit there, get it and sit down on you, you don't even travel yet. You say you're not travel, you want a house.
Travel where? I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to move. No, just travel for vacation. When you get to know it, then I take a vacation, even though I need it.
Right. Me understand.
I need for that. All of that takes 5 minutes.
Right, because a lot of women are watching me. Let me say this is the liar, come back. Oh, this is the liar, so I'm going to call you back, okay? All right, thanks, yeah. I'm adding back the liar. That's my friend. She got her 10-year green card. Yes, she got her 10-year green card. I'm trying to add the liar back. Yes, sir, we're back.
Oh, I'm sorry. We lost power.
Oh, you lost power?
Yeah. There's a huge storm going on over here. The winds are crazy. And then the power just, I don't know if you saw it, but the lights were flickering for a while.
Yeah. When I was wondering, but I figured outside was bad.
Yeah. I got a little.
So I was talking to my friend in the meantime about she get her 10-year green card and how it was smooth and all of that and so forth. So let me ask you a question. So what if somebody's filing for somebody and they're withdrawing somebody, what does they do?
So you mean if the U.S. citizen is applying for somebody and then he withdraws the application?
Yeah, him or she withdraw the application from the person. What normally happens?
Yeah. So that puts you in a really bad position. There's not too much usually that you're able to do from that spot. What we do with a lot of people is we first find out what the circumstances were around it. Some of them are typically victims of abuse. Then you get into the Violence Against Women Act, the VAWA application. Then we also get the U visa if there was actually any sort of crimes committed in that abuse. Otherwise, normally a lot of people are unfortunately just left with getting their divorce, finding love someplace else, because when a U.S. citizen leaves you high and dry like that, the options are fairly limited. But depending on your circumstance, you never know what else might be available. That's why it's always good to speak with an attorney about it, just to get all of your circumstances. But those are usually the number two, I'll say, the top two go-tos that a lot of people will look towards.
So what if the U.S. citizen withdraw the application, but then later on decide that they want to refile again? Can that cause a problem?
Yes, they can, and I can't tell you the amount of people that have done that to us. Just the amount of men that have done that to their wives, and then they come back later on and they're like, "Oh, I've made a big mistake." I've had a few women do that as well, and it's an absolute nightmare when you try and go in for that interview because all the cards are stacked against you. They're like, "Didn't you just cancel this? Why are we back here again?" Mm-hmm. But I've personally been able to win those cases. It's not impossible. You're able to make your way through it. We got to stage everything properly. And by that I mean, you get all the evidence lined up right. We submit statements. Like I always just make sure that we present the case so that we have to tell the full story. Because every officer is going to be suspicious, right? It doesn't make sense. They can see what you did.
Right. Because I would be nervous too. If I'm an officer in that, I would be looking at like, why did you refile and then you cancel and then you file again? So I would, find it suspicious and so forth. So we was talking today about the extension of the 6 months of the VAWA.
Oh, right. Sorry. So the extension, you mean of the motions to reopen? So
motions, yes.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So our original legal thought was that everyone was going to have about 90 days to file motions to reopen. Just for some backgrounds for some people. The Supreme Court made a decision we're going on almost about a month ago now, or 2 months ago now, in which they said they allow loads of people who've been ordered deported to reopen their cases, and loads of people who are currently in court to have a better shot at getting a green card at the end of it. And this ruling all depends on whether or not your notice to appear, that's the first document that the government gives you to tell you you're going to court, if whether or not that document properly told you what day and location you were supposed to be at court. And for the vast majority of the people listening right now who are in that situation, it probably said to be determined, or it said TBD for short. And if it said that on the bottom, the Supreme Court said, oh, everyone can reopen their case. We originally thought everyone only had 3 months. I personally was prepared to argue that everyone has until the moment they're eligible to reopen. So for some people, there's certain things that you can reopen, and that's on a case-by-case basis. But my argument has been that you can reopen the case whenever you want, because that's what the Supreme Court said. But I figured they were going to limit us to 3 months just because that's how courts usually work, and that's what normally happened in the past. The government has actually come out now, and the government, meaning the prosecutors, the trial attorneys, they have, at least in many of the jurisdictions that I work in, most parts of the country, they've openly admitted they're not going to fight your reopening of the case, your motion to reopen, for 6 months. They said they're just not fighting any of them for 6 months. This is a huge win, because normally they're ready to fight every single thing tooth and nail. Previously, when the Supreme Court made these same decisions, they were fighting us every step of the way. They always made a fight to get every inch of ground. They've given up the entire fight. They've just said, if you put together a good enough case, we'll let you reopen and we won't even fight it. So that's a huge win for people who have removal orders. This is the perfect time to make sure that you get your case reviewed. And if you're currently in court right now, make sure that you get your case reviewed just to make sure you're inside the proper standing. That's at least one big thing that's a change. And then, of course, we'll talk about the other big news that came out.
Yeah, we could go into the other big news. So people, before going, so people, if you're out there right now and you have a problem, you can have your case reopened. So if they close your case, your immigration case, then pretty much want to ship you out, or you just here and you're running up and down, don't know what to do, your case can be reopened, but you need a lawyer. You cannot reopen it by yourself. You cannot file by yourself. You need a lawyer to help you, that you can stay here with your kids, stay here with your wife, or stay here, whatever it is and so forth. You need a lawyer to do that. And a lot of you are watching me right now, need case to reopen and all that, is on your last straw, don't know what to do. But there's hope and there's light at the end of the tunnel. And this is the light, is numbered at the bottom of the page. So we're going to talk about the next big case that's going on that a lot of you will be interested in also.
Yeah, that's
go ahead.
We finally got one big change from Biden, and that's that he brought back what we call prosecutorial discretion, PD, administrative closure, whatever different form you've heard it before. But what it means is that the prosecutor decides he's going to drop your case. That's it. So you go in for your interview. Your man doesn't show up to the interview. You get denied at the interview, and then they hand you in the mail your notice to appear that tells you when you got to go to court. You go to court, and we explain to them, oh, she has high blood pressure. Oh, she has a U.S. citizen son that's doing well in first grade. Oh, she's been here for 5 or 6 years. She has a steady job. Look, she's been paying her taxes the entire time. We can, with just that alone, convince the prosecutor to drop the case. You walk away. You keep, if you had a work card that was legally still in process, you get to keep your work card. If you didn't, then you're kind of stuck without it. But we always make sure that before we close the case, we get somebody their work card, because it freezes you in the exact position you were in when the prosecutor drops your case.
So you're saying that if you're in a situation, you still get to keep your work card?
That's right. As long as, we have to make sure, as long as the attorney did it right when he goes to court, he should have it set up so that once the case closes, you still keep your work card, you still keep your social. The only thing you don't keep is your travel document, because you're sitting in court. You can't really travel anyway.
Oh, but you keep your social. Well, your social is your social, but you still, while you're waiting for your case to call, you still keep your work permit, and and you still can work and do your regular life. You just cannot get on a plane and travel international, but you can travel locally.
That's right. You can travel to Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, you know, Hawaii, Alaska, anywhere else in the United States. But you have to remember is that you're not waiting for any court date. When I administratively close your case, or when your attorney administratively closes your case, that's it. There's no more court dates. They've technically upped your case. They say, all right, we're not going to fight this anymore. And you say, okay, I'm not going to fight you anymore. And everyone goes home. So you're sitting at home. You have no more court dates. ICE isn't going to come after you. No one's going to come and arrest you. And as long as you stay within the borders of the United States of America, you're going to be treated just like everybody else as long as you hold on to that work card.
Wow. So, all right. So that's good. There was something I want to ask you that was so important and all that. So right now, what was it? What was I? Man, I forgot something I was supposed to ask him. Oh, somebody asked me today about if a mother is filing for a kid that's in Jamaica. How long does the process take?
So there's a lot of options when it comes to kids. As far as a straightforward process of a mother and child, if the mother herself has some sort of status, I usually first figure out whether or not the child got status automatically. If the child didn't, if the child is a minor, they've been very good in keeping a lot of children's applications within 1 year. If the child is a minor. If the child is an adult, you're looking at a much longer period of time, sometimes a little over a year, but normally it goes through pretty quickly. But if the child is an adult married with children or some other sort of combination, then we have to look towards the visa bulletin schedule, and that could be a waiting period of at least 2 to 3 years.
Well, 2 to 3 years. Okay. So right now, people, I need you to call the attorney right now. Oh, let's talk about the consultation fee, because I was listening to a lawyer last week by accident. What are your hours of operation? Oh, I'm glad. The hours of operation, that is very important, because somebody asked me that before. Somebody asked, what are your hours of operation?
Oh, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
So 10 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m.
Monday through Friday.
No, what about jail time?
So for well, obviously, goodness sakes, now I have to do my math properly. What is that, like 9 a.m.? 9 a.m. to 5 a.m.
9 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Because there's no daylight savings time right now.
Oh, there's no daylight savings time.
Yeah.
So jail time is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So what if somebody just got arrested? You can't really do nothing in the middle of the night, right? Until morning, right?
Ooh, no, not too much. It's good to know though. So if something does actually happen, it's good at least that I'm aware of it, and then the next morning I can start doing work. But yeah, a lot of people will call us in the middle of the night expecting that we can do some miracles. Everyone's in bed. All right, remember that most officers will get off at 4:30. If we're lucky, some of them might stay to 5:30.
Right. So if somebody that's watching right now that have a husband or a girlfriend or a wife or a side girl or a side man in jail right now and have an immigration problem, you actually go to the precinct, right?
Yeah, normally I would. However, nowadays with COVID, a lot of the things have been locked down, so visitations aren't as free as they used to be. But otherwise, yeah, I directly contact the officer. Obviously, if they're outside of the tri-state area, I contact everybody by phone and email, and it's usually pretty quick after that. Just so that people know, it's 10 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. Same as well, obviously, if you're sitting in prison, it's going to be about the same amount. It's just always measured on Eastern Standard Time.
Right. Okay. So anybody out there that have somebody, anybody out there that have somebody in jail right now and need to get them out of jail or know that they have an immigration problem, one of the things you must tell them when they call you, to get the officer name, right? If they're going to move them, they need to find out where they're going to move to, right?
Right, right. You always want to make sure that you know their name, their date of birth, the officer's name, the officer's phone number, fax number.
Okay. All right. So I heard that you have a lot of new numbers too, you know. You have some new numbers.
Oh.
Toll-free numbers now that people can actually call.
Yeah. So right now we're putting up a new phone system for everybody. One of the numbers that's coming in is going to be a toll-free number, so you can call from anywhere. For everyone else who's calling within the United States, the numbers still remain the same. That's 212-233-2988, 212-233-2988. Some people were calling by cell to 973-500-2345. We're going to leave those numbers the same as they were. But we just got the new number sent to us today, actually. So
Right.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have to memorize it now.
Oh,
So
I
it's
think I think I have the new number right here. Yeah, it's toll-free number is 1-844-753-1233. People, toll-free number is 1-844-753-1233. Main number is 212-233-2988. So people, toll-free number is 1-844-753-1233. The main number is 212-233-2988. Also, cell phone number 973-500-2345. Cell phone number 973-500-2345. That's the number to call. You can WhatsApp, you can leave a message, and the operation hours are from 10 to 5. So people, please do not call 10 o'clock in the night or 9 o'clock in the night or 7 o'clock in the night and I call on the people on the phone and say you need immigration now. You understand? Go to your bed, drink some ice water until you wake up in the morning. You call the immigration because they really can't do nothing. Immigration building lock and so forth. And then the thing is, when you call immigration lawyer, and then you don't have no paperwork ready, and then you have to get everything, sit down on the table, send the people them go to school, send the husband go to work with you, sit down around the table and have your things, and the consultation fee is only $125, right? $125 for this week only. Next week is going back to the $150. So you need to take advantage of it right now and get your consultation for $125. Now, if you don't have a debit card, you don't have a credit card, you don't have PayPal, you don't have Zelle, you don't have Cash App, and so forth, go to somebody that you can trust. Give them the money and let them call the lawyer and pay for your consultation. When you're going to do your consultation, make sure you have all of your paperwork and everything intact. Now, if you're married, whether you're a woman married to a man or you're a man married to a woman, you need to have a copy of your spouse, right? Your husband or your wife, birth paper, passport, social, get a copy of it because if something happened, there's no way for the lawyer to get the documents. He can get it, but he's going to have to fight to go get it. And it's going to cost him more money. So why not get comfortable and have the documents just in case if your husband jack down dead or your wife jack down dead and you don't know anything about them. It doesn't make any sense. You understand? So I'm saying to you to call the lawyer, get your consultation. Also, the lawyer have a payment plan. So if him charge you $1,000, for example, people, I'm not saying he charge $1,000. If he charge you $1,000 and he put you on a payment plan and say, okay, pay $500 now and pay the rest later on, you pay $500 now. But remember this, when the lawyer charges his fee does not have nothing to do with immigration fee. So you have to pay whatever he charges to do the paperwork for you, and you also have to pay the fee that it costs to put in your documents, whether it's a citizenship, whether it's a green card, because you cannot give the lawyer $2,000 and expect out of the $2,000, he might go pay to get your green card and so. It does not work like that. You must have your filing fee ready, just like if you was going to file on your own and have the lawyer money and so forth. If you have a strokes interview, do not go to any immigration in a strokes interview unless you have a lawyer to represent you, because they will surely strokes you out of there and they will surely make your life a living nightmare. When you have a lawyer, you keep your mouth locked and the lawyer will take care of it. So if you have a strokes interview tomorrow, the lawyer not going to help you tomorrow morning now. Come on. If you have one coming up, get the lawyer now and pay the money now for the lawyer to represent you. But don't wait until tomorrow you call a lawyer and say, well, you have an interview Friday and so forth. No. You shouldn't file by yourself in the first place. And you know there was a problem with the man before. So I'm saying to you, please to call and get the thing. You have anything you want to let them know before I let you go, sir?
No, I think that's about it this time go round. Next time, I suppose we should talk about children.
Oh yeah,
there were a lot of,
well, let's talk about the children because
you want to do that now? Sure.
Yeah, let's talk
So
about children.
we had been discussing before about kids that when it comes to children, it's important to make sure that if you have a child who's here inside the United States without any status whatsoever, if the child has come here before in most states that they've turned 18 or 21, in a lot of states it's 21 now, but for all states it's 18,
Right.
then you're able to actually sponsor them, as it was, in order for them to obtain a green card. The only
Right.
thing they have to prove is that they were abandoned, abused, or neglected by their parents. So typically, if children are unaccompanied minors, they've been technically abandoned. They've been technically neglected. If one parent is here, then the other parent has obviously abandoned or neglected them as far as family court is concerned. If there's any history of abuse, even if both parents are inside the United States, then clearly that is still abuse. And so then they would be eligible for a green card.
So wait, let's go back. So if your people left Jamaica and come here, and they here, either the daddy they here or the mother they here, and the mama neglect the pitney because she want to go party or she want to do surgery. If the father reject the pitney or abandon the pitney because he want to run the street and have pitney all over the place and whatever it is, and that pitney is here on documents, right? You're saying that they can get their green card.
Absolutely.
Right. And what age does they have to be?
So in every state, it's 18. Many states now we're seeing are sliding the scale up to 21. And
Okay,
so that
so
is encompassing pretty much any school age child that you know, and most early entrants into college that you know are currently going undocumented when they have no need to be. They could easily be obtaining a green card right now.
So because I know there's a lot of kids who come here from Jamaica, maybe when they was 10-year-old, 11-year-old, or 15-year-old, and are currently going to school here. Father and mother, they are Jamaica, then come, then probably stay with their aunt or stay with their cousin or whatever, and then been here for years, I go to school and blah, 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 and so forth. They can get a green card too.
That's right.
Okay, so people out there that's watching, if you got somebody picking in your yard right now, and you don't have any way of giving them a green card, you yourself don't have any green card, and you have them sitting down like say them a so far, them a figure or whatever it is, you need to contact this lawyer. Find out what's the fate with the kid, because that kid can end up getting a green card. Don't have the pick them sitting as I run up and down, I work here, so I work this so, and have them abuse and clean up a yard and whatever it is, and make them feel like there's no hope. They can get a green card because their parents abandoned them. They're not the mother, they're not the father, and you have them running and you're not serving the purpose. Right? So I'm saying to you, there's a lot of Jamaican kids, there's a lot of Trinidadian, Guyanese, a lot of kids from Africa all over the world that are here in the United States of America and do not know that there's a program that they can end up getting a green card here. So you need to take advantage of it. These words are too big for me. You need to take it up in hands, and let's use that word. Because certain words are too big. I didn't go to the law school, college like you. I went to street side. So, if you're out there watching right now, you have a niece and a nephew sitting in your home, you can help them get a green card, spend the money upon them, get a lawyer, and a lawyer will look into the paperwork, see what's what and all that. You know what I mean? That they could get a green card, they could still go into school and so forth. There's light at the end of the tunnel. This is America. There's a lot of opportunity. The problem with a lot of Caribbean people, they do not use the opportunity that's available to them. They use opportunity that don't have nothing to do with them, like minding people business and all of that. So if we Caribbean people would use the opportunity just like the Spanish people, because you have to wonder how some of these Spanish people, kids end up getting papers. They use up every system that United States of America have to offer. They know every way to get the green card. We sit down and we don't do nothing. We complain. And then you try to push your little 18-year-old son to go married to a woman with a 50-year-old, or your daughter to go married to a man with a 50. No, there's other ways that they can get them papers. You're legitimate and so forth. So if you're watching right now, you need to call a lawyer right now. 973-5 1-800-500-2345. The toll-free number, let me give you the toll-free number, people. I got everything right here. The toll-free number to call is 1-844-753-1233. The main number is 212-233-2988, people. So we're going to do this again Thursday. And the consultation is $125. And I want to thank you very much for your time. I know the weather is a little bit out, but we will do this Thursday again. And we will, as soon as immigration comes out. Wait a minute before you go. There's a, I don't know if you checked. There's a flight leave recently.
Yeah. There's always a bunch going out, unfortunately. We've had, it wasn't our clients, but it was people who were attempting to hire us, contact us recently and let us know that, you know, unfortunately, when you guys wait too long to hire, not you guys, but I mean, people in general wait too long to find an attorney or to do something. What happens is that you get detained, you're already put on the plane. So there have been loads of planes that are essentially flying out, typically out of Louisiana, a lot of times out of Georgia. When we get a lot of these calls, sometimes people are at the end of their ropes. They're letting us know all of what's gone on before this, and it's just been too late for us to jump in. A number of times we're able to save them, but most recently from the calls we got, there's just not much that we're able to do. And so, yeah, they're loading them up on the plane, flying them right out. Jamaica has a pretty much open border as far as deportation is concerned. They are taking everybody all the time now. We used to be able to stop them even at the consulate level, but that's long gone now. Same, Barbados has been very flexible. Trinidad was flexible. I heard Guyana was holding out, but I don't think that's going to last too much longer. It's just the U.S. has been strong-arming each island country to take back all of their citizens one by one by one.
Whoa, so there's flight leaders. So people, you don't want to be on the flight. You don't want your son, your nephew, your cousin, your side man, your husband, your side girl, somebody wife, somebody husband to be on that flight. So why not take the money? And I'm going to talk about something when the immigration lawyer gone, because I can't bring the immigration lawyer into this, couscous and all of that. So I want to thank you so much, sir, for your time, and we will do this again.
All right. We'll talk later.
All right, thanks. All right, people, I want to talk about something. No, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about something, but I'm going to talk about immigration, because I'm going to tell you one situation where I go on. This lady called Mr. Rubin, right? I soon tell him about that. Wait, no. The immigration lawyer is here to help you through your immigration problem. This lady I know, this girl I know in New York. This girl here go spend over $8,000 to do her body. And must see her breast. The girl don't have any papers. She don't have a social, don't have a green card, she don't have an ID, she don't have nothing. And she pay rent in an expensive apartment where somebody rent put her in. So you will tell me, say, no, you spending all that money on your body and your breast for look good, for please people, because that's why it comes down to, you know, doing your body to please people. And you take $8,000 and go and spend on doing your body and don't have any papers. You to tell me, say, it's more important for you to do your breast and do your body and don't have any green card. You can't find one little man honest if you're married to. You can't find a thinking man honest if you're married to. You go spend money on body what can't help you. And then when immigration will upon you, then you go to jail and so forth. The body has swallowed upon you because the body can't get enough water. The body not get enough treatment and so forth. I want you to explain to me and tell me how on a priority come. Someone not do no body and a carrying and so forth and in a deplorable condition. Before you go do your body and go do your breast, look about your papers. Find one man I'm married to, because that $8,000 can help you to get your papers. And then when time now people not help you now. I went down to find myself in a problem. When you turn around and say, I want to obey a man because people obey you. Nobody know obey you. You know obey yourself. It's just like how some of them thinking about man here. Them come from Jamaica. Them come here and they find one woman to marry to, and the woman I try to help them to get them papers. The woman married to them and I give them the benefit of the doubt. And then find themselves in every party, up in every woman who are all over the place. Go and say them are shut and them are this, and every man is a bad man. And then the woman's supposed to sit down and wait for you to go around the block and sleep with the whole block and still get papers. Eh? Uno sit down and so forth and do everything else and all that. And then one time the woman decides, say, you what happened? Me not give you your papers because you try to abuse me and use me to get papers. Because me, you say, you're dead one girl over there, so, and one down the road and whatever it is and so. You turn around and class with one and say, the woman a drunk and she a slut dog and she a B-word and she a this and all of that and rated. And I'm out thinking I hold no good. Her breast them long like Bob Marley funeral and so forth. Her teeth them rotten. Her ear molly. Her jaw scratches long. All kind of something about the woman. After the woman I try to help you. And it goes that way for the woman them too. You have a lot of man who try to help on the paper, you want to run and fling on the crutches left, right, and center. Someone walk around with ranking crutches all day. You understand? And forget so the papers they come because you know so sometimes whether you're a man or you're a woman, sometimes the crutches get rank. Yes, sometimes the crutches get rank. Eh? Sometimes the man would full of custard too, and sometimes the woman them piece up them jaw scratches and the rank. And I walk up and down all over the place. I go and say, I'm a hot girl and this come on social media and who a hot girl and who a bad girl and so forth. And don't have any papers. And when I'm married to the woman, them and no want to introduce the woman them to the family. And no want to say, all right, make the woman meet the picnic or whatever it is and so forth. And I walk around with the ranking crutches all over the place. That's what I want to do. All of a sudden, when a bad girl and bad boy, all of a sudden, man a shatter. All of a sudden, man used to bust gun at Jamaica. All of a sudden, man a girl, man and all of this. Only now, woman picking up and putting on them in our house and whatever it is, I try to treat them like somebody. I don't want to rule up the woman, I don't want to go and whatever it is and so forth. And then want papers at the same time. And then another thing again to and so forth. Someone man married to the woman and the woman and love and care for no one name no front. When you don't want to eat no front, when you mouth gone pan retrieve or gone pan break or whatever. Oh, bad man not eat that and so forth. Well, you better name for the green card, hello. Stick your tongue out. Work your tongue because guess what happened? When time, just remember, say the green card is in effect. And you need the green card. You need the green card. Now sit down talk about you not name front because some money better name front and down and get the green card and done. If you have a name front for the green card, name front for the green card. Me not tell you if you go on the backside. You know if you go on the back if you're not green, name the front. Stick your tongue out, get whipped cream, whatever it is, name the front for the green card because guess what happened? The sweeter in the front and the sweeter in the green card. The sweeter in the front. Wash it out. Make sure you go wash it out and come back. Name the front because remember the green card. You think someone could have one green card in America and I want to tell me name front, I mean the name front? She never said name front, she never said front. Tongue out long time. Because I remember I said the sweetness in them say sugar in a baggie. Well, sugar in a baggie and green card in a baggie. And someone who want to talk about, oh, I ain't doing no head. Well, you better find the head because guess what happened? Remember, sugar depend the head, we're going to hit the green card. Work with it. That is how it goes in America. You know, come and talk about you know, because guess what happened? Sometimes the woman may cannot come by your inserting. And when she think about all of it and say, but wait a minute, boy, I'm the front, boy, I would not go down so far. No, sir, so when me again green card for? No, sir. Use up the tongue if you would can work, I use both of them. Versatile. Sometimes in the waist and sometimes in the face. Make it work. I'm modern days now. Things got to happen. You got to do what you got to do. I am not telling you to go lick no ass. I am not telling you to go kiss any ass. But the front is welcome. The front is okay. So don't sit down there and talk about saying, you know, name the front. Name the front. Because when you go sit down in front of immigration, sit down like this. No worry about the ear for your teeth. Immigration, no worry about the ear for them and listen to the words out of your mouth and all that. Think about all the front. Look straight in the immigration officer. Think about all the front of it and say, me name this front, my tongue tired, my teeth tired and so forth. Sometimes you bite it up or whatever it is and rate it. Just remember, look at the immigration officer. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Okay. You love your wife. Yes, I love my wife and so forth. Wait till you meet your wife. I meet my wife over there and so forth. I go. Remember the front. Look straight at the officer. Remember the ear and the teeth don't make no difference. Pick it out after you get the green card. And the front is not your thing and so forth, then it's what it is. But unfortunately, you come to America, you have to use up your mouth. Because some of the women and so forth, they don't want to charge you the money. because they know it go. But name in front is a part of loving. It's a part of loving. And just remember, you look up on a green card like this, you're going to say, thank you, Jesus. Me get the card. Me name front Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, twice on Sunday and so. But Lord, look what you have given me. You're giving me, I can't go look for mama, I can't go look for grandpa, I can't go look for the pit, I can't look for the goat, I can't go look for the fowl them. My mama some of the plants, some yam down there. I can't go down look for the yam and so forth. I can go down there check my friend them and so forth. Lord, I can go drink some jelly water and some jerk pork and so forth. Look what sucking from gave me. Green card. Look up on it. As me say, sugar in a baggie. Green card in a baggie. And woman, remember, giving a man a head. Remember, say, head in a brief. Head in a brief. Put the gangster business away for a minute. Put the girl away for a minute. Sugar in a baggie. Taste and lick. Or taste and bite. Sugar in a baggie. That's all I have to tell you now. So you can sit down right now. And if you're watching me right now, and you're married to the woman, and you see the woman lay down my bed like this, and she has stretched out her foot like this, and I stretch her foot like that, I'll never see a donkey kick it and so on, and then I yarn left, right, and center, and I go like this. She's sending you the sign, I say, she want it, she want the tongue. Yeah, when you say she start, I go down so. Yeah, like this, like a donkey, just stretch out like this and so forth. She'll give you the signal, say, hey, tongue must be working. Me not tell you, say, make nobody disrespect you, you know. But at the end of the day, sugar in a baggie. Sugar in a baggie. If you're from the rank, wash it. Ladies, if the man who dead think and full of custard, wash it. Carry the man in the bathroom, tell say, baby, let's go take a shower. Darling, I want to bathe you today. Bathe him. Wash off him with it. If that's what it takes. Wash off the custard, left it in the bathroom. If you want to do it in the bathroom, and you don't want to do it out of the bathroom, do it in the bathroom. If you're a man and so forth, you think say the pump or whatever, you know, sometimes the pump then get rankings, but then walk up and down and so forth. But there's someone with some good pump and no smell. And not because the rankings say bad, it's just that I just so pump go. Just like you go goated soup, you get some goated soup and some ranking meat, I just so you go. Sometimes the ranking meat turn on some way. Go in the bathroom, wash the front, kneel down, stick your tongue out, sugar in the bathroom, right in the tub, work your way. I'm telling you, because guess what, later on I go sweeter. Can't somebody never want to know. Take it from me. Anyway, next conversation. No, tell me then now. No, I bring on Mr. Ruben for the program. The great spiritual reader, someone to call him Obiaman, out of Jamaica. This lady I know decides that she wants to tie for her man. Because she wants the man for herself. She called Mr. Ruben, do what she do. I wasn't there when that things are going on. All of a sudden now, Mr. Ruben, do what he do. Tie the man to the woman. Now the woman get tired of the man and whatever it is. Now the woman I go call me then now. And I ask, plead to me if me can call Mr. Ruben. Because she had tried to talk to Mr. Ruben for untie the man. And she want to put in the way because she want to untie the man because now the man wants sex every minute, the man this, the man that, and whatever it is and so on. Then lady shouldn't tie a man in the first place. I don't know why people tie, why a man I got tie a woman to them or a woman I got tie a man to them. Lady, I cannot help you. You tie the man. So because you tie the man, it's like a goat. Turn with the man because you tie him. You tie him because you say something in him. So now talk about, listen to this voice note the woman sent me, people. Now listen to this voice note there. Listen to this voice note there. I wait there. And lady, me tell you because you never have any manners. At the end of the day, you never have any manners. Right? Because me I try to talk to you and tell you something and all that. Right? You all say, well, I may bring him on the program and rate it. Well, I bring him on the program. I never put go to your throat for whatever it is. You make your decision and go to the man and answer. And after son, you have to come tell me about say whatever it is. Listen to this voice note and tell me if this woman is a bride, people. Listen to this voice note. Tell me if this woman is a bride. After she tied the man to she, I'm telling you this. She tied the man to she, now she ever tell me, call me about me, for talk to Mr. Ruben for and tie the man. Deal with it, man. You understand? Me know Mr. Ruben good. I want the Bluetooth. I'm telling you this. Listen to this lady I know. No, listen to this lady. And tell me if the woman is a bride. You went to the other man, right? And the man tie the man to you because you say you want the man to himself. And now you call me and antagonize at him about this. No, lady, no, you're tired.
Morning, Dr. Love.
Well, I
beg you do. Ask Mr. Ruben if he can release my husband for me. The time when he do for me, I beg him do to release it for me.
well,
because for him do it, my husband, he know.
well, may I go back and say? No, people, may I go make sure I make it clear. You see, I'm going to call Mr. Ruben and Mr. Ruben do any work for you. Do not call and tell me because I'm not a top time man to yourself. Oh, you tell us something. Okay. Stop time man to yourself, lady. You tie the man to yourself, so guess what happened? You have to, I cannot help you because I don't do spiritual reading. Let me set me play it so. Tell me now.
Morning, Dr. Love. May I beg you do. Ask Mr. Ruben if he can release my husband for me. The time when he do for me, I beg him do to release it for me. Because
What are they?
Morning, Dr. Love. I do. Ask Mr. Ruben if he can release my husband for me. The time when he do for me, I beg him do to release it for me. Because from him do it, man, he no want go away. And even if I go on the road, he want come with me. If I talk on my phone, he want know who I talk to. You understand? No more, I beg you do. Please, may I ask if you make him pull it tight for me because
Well, I don't like what I do to. Well, may I play back? And anybody want to come on the live, want to feel free to come on the live. Let me turn off this or something. I can't sit and get on top of my blood. Well, listen to this and tell me if this woman know.
Morning, Dr. Love. May I beg you do. Ask Mr. Ruben if he can release my husband for me. The time when he do for me, I beg him do to release it for me. Because from him do it, my husband, he no want go away. And even if I go on the road, he want come with me. If I talk on my phone, he want know who I talk to. You understand? I can't manage this no more, may I beg you do. Please, may I ask if you make him pull it tight for me because I can't manage this no longer. Every minute, he want sex, morning, noon, and night, sex. I can't take it no more. May I beg you do. The deepest part of my heart. Me know you're busy, but may I beg you please spare it time.
No, may I play it back? No, on a serious note. No, the lady called me, no. Right? The lady called me, the lady said, Dr. Lo, she have a problem. She have the man, she love the man, but the man go road and ain't ready. She said, Mr. Ruben good. I said, yes, him is good. Right? Oh, big up to the lady who called me today. The lady from England called me today. Yes. No, anybody want to come on the live, want to come on the live? No. I'm serious. No, listen. The woman called me, the woman said to me, say, anybody want to come on the live, send me an invite. The woman said, the man go road most time because she thinks that the man asleep with must have somebody down the road. Right? Anyway, me tell lady say yes, Mr. Ruben good. Right? The lady called Mr. Ruben for that one, you know. Me never did that, you know. Me just recommend her and give her a number because she see it. The lady go and go tie her husband. Right? Remember, you know, it better have the man that turn around and do what I do and turn over the son. You go tie the husband because guess what happened? The husband in a big construction and you feel like the husband carry the money you give another side girl somewhere. Right? You then know go tie the man because of the big money. You understand me I say? The big money. So now you tie the man then also because you tie the other girl when him up on the side, out of your money too. So you tie the man, and now guess what happened? The man wants sexy man, whatever. Now you call me antagonize me now because you call Mr. Ruben and Mr. Ruben I try to explain to you. The way it works and so forth and is not that easy. No, you want to untie the man, so no, you antagonize me. Eh? You tie the people and boy picking to you, and you are coming antagonize me and tell me, no, listen to this. No, she's right.
Morning, Dr. Love. May I beg you do? Ask Mr. Rubin if he can.
Well, the woman call me, the woman call me. Even call me at 9 o'clock, right? She call me 10 o'clock. She call me 12 o'clock. Me lay down on my bed, the woman call me 1 o'clock. I say, if me talk to the man and so, lady, you have to call the man yourself and sort out your problem. And you know, so me I'll try to find Mr. Ruben tonight too. Seriously.
Morning, Dr. Love. May I beg you do? Ask Mr. Rubin if he can release my husband for me. The time when do for me, may I beg him to release it for me. Because if I need do it, my husband, he no want go away. And even if me I go on the road, he want come with me. If me I talk on my phone, he want know who me I talk to. You understand? I can't manage this no more, may I beg you do. Please, may I ask if you make him pull it tight for me because I can't manage this no longer. Every minute, he wants sex, morning, noon, and night, sex. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. May I beg you do.
Yo, me for live. Me I call him come out, yeah?
Me know you're busy. Yeah. Me know you're busy. But
just text me.
Spirit time to just release him for me. I can't manage it no more. May I beg you.
Me, if it, no, it's just, what I know. Yes, these are the things. Lady Ann, send me an invite, Lady Ann. No, people. Why me play it? Why me play it? No, why me play? Listen, the woman called me, The woman called me. The woman literally called me. And the lady asked me a question. She said, Dr. Love, is Mr. Ruben good? I say, yes. I say, yes, Mr. Ruben good. Right? No, I put up Mr. Ruben number too. So why you tie him to you? No, Mr. Ruben. Hold on. No, me find Mr. Ruben number. No, me I call Mr. Ruben back. No, me I call Mr. Ruben tonight. No, me want him on live. Let me find Mr. Ruben. Hold on. Let me put up Mr. Ruben number right, that's all. What is Mr. Ruben send me? Yes, that. Hold on there, no man, this is zero. Hold on there. Don't put up Mr. Ruben number, yes, sir. No, I want somebody come on live. No, me I go call. No, well, lady and send me an invite, lady and. Cause this can be blood clot. 876 861 5619. Hold on, let me see. Somebody answer me. Lady and no. No, this is serious business. Lady and.
What?
How are you doing like that?
A little matter on a ranch and a rat.
Over right over.
The bounty situation, the bounty go on Fat Joe. But him have some points still in a way, but way
Well, I don't see, remember something about it, what bounty go do?
Turn on life from 9 eye. It's like bounty they go on Fat Joe, sure, live, and Fat Joe asked him what go on with him and Mataran, and I don't know, me definitely too listening and some Mataran who are come and attack why Rick Man really have and I say why everybody bring him introduced to the business, why them turn against him because France and cartel bounty that try to keep cartel in a Portmore. No. It's like when the artist them bring to the forefront boss, it's like him get bad mind. Yeah, him a rub out bounty wicked.
Them think you go then lady
I
and
girl
them
him a say Bunty mad with him fine now. Girl him
then
follow to by now.
lady and them alright. Bounty killer matter and then them are old man you know. Them alright. Lady and tell me if I'm wrong. Come here, friend. Okay, the lady call me, right?
Yeah.
The lady said to me, say,
Me
Mr.
show me good
Ruben.
hairstyle for your life too. Me take
Yeah,
off.
me see it yesterday. Where they go, lady and
Yesterday? Oh, I know yesterday. Some show Johnny has run it in at the park. Some Africa, you know the African Day show them keep at Brooklyn every year. So Johnny has run it upon it. So and then me go.
oh, come and see and I keep me killing me.
No, me never want to kick me kill me. Oh, me
The
that bad.
hairstyle, what you have?
Oh, you talk about the China bomb.
Charlie bumper, whatever.
One man asked me for Benz or BMW bump them. So I make him
Lady, you know, say so woman do it and then I get no sex.
Them don't need no sex doctor, love. Me get enough now. Me can't take a break.
Lady, seriously, you know, I saw woman do it and then I get no
Yeah,
sex.
they did hear Franchin.
No, Chin no call me. I can't buy your chin, man.
No worry yourself. Me go angry Friday. When I go for it.
Chin, man. I can't buy your chin, man. They don't know so very sad. Lady, tell me they know if me wrong. The woman called me and she said, Mr. Ruben good. I say yes. The woman said she have a problem with her husband because she think her husband I go a road.
Yeah.
The woman called Mr. Ruben. You hear the voice note?
Me that hear part tight.
Listen to the voice note, lady, and tell me. No, because the reason I play because you see that woman is too bright, man. Hold on, listen to that voice note and tell me. Listen to it. The lady, and turn down that man.
Let me pause Tony Mataran.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead now.
All right, listen to that voice note now.
Morning, Dr. Love. May I beg you to ask Mr. Ruben if he can release my husband for me. The time when do for me, may I beg him to release it for me. Because when him do it, my husband, he no want go away. And even if me I go on the road, he want come with me. If me I talk on my phone, he want know who me I talk to. You understand? We can't manage this no more, may I beg you to. Please, may I ask if you make him pull it tight for me because me can't manage this no longer. Every minute, he want sex, morning, noon, and night, a sex. Me can't take it no more. Me can't take it no more. Me I beg you do. The deepest part of my heart. Me know you're busy. But me I beg you please spare it time. Spare it time to just release him for me. Me can't manage it no more. Me I beg you.
Really?
Something. Then what you got tie the man for?
Really, and the woman tied the man and then I will call me and antagonize me say she want because she called the man and the man I say, then guess what happened to? Look how much, hold on now. Then lady and look here. Look how much sitting the man have to do. Wait.
No, sir.
Look.
Let me put it on my big screen when we can't see better. What look there?
Well, I bet no. Hold on, wait, no people. The woman go tie the man to her and I can call me and antagonize me. Hold on there. May I show you how sit the woman go through? Lady, you're the on your own. And people when they go there.
Yeah, a problem that she forgot about they go untie.
But tell me please. Tell me that no ladies in town tie people boy pick me when they don't call me and antagonize me. Because I never did tell her to go tie them.
Suppose somebody tie you upon them.
Tie me from where?
Tie you upon them. Because you encourage women to go tie people boy pick the fire. So
no, look where the woman go through. Watch her. Look where the woman go through and I talk about she want to tie. What?
No, sir. I need glasses. I can't see. How about them there?
Can't glance it now yet.
So she burn them there in her house?
No, she go to the other man if you tie. Watch it. How about that?
What? No, sir. No, sir, if you are. One man for car to date. That's all of your love and something, you know?
Lady, and lady, no, you didn't forget to Mr. Ruben because Mama said, oh, we are in our business. They
all who are women in our business, them ain't got to go deal, you know.
They obey in
Them
our
ain't go
business.
talk to the people. The
Lady, I'm
women
talking
in
to
our
you.
business, that's all right.
Talking
That's
to you,
all
lady.
right.
You ever tie nobody?
For what?
Listen,
After me not a problem. Me not
you
need
ever
a
tie nobody?
problem. For what? That me just
So,
ask you for what?
like how they obey in our business, you're not going to get untied.
For a reason. Whoever over me, go and tie me.
You don't want to boss, but you want to lady, you want to come here at 1 o'clock at night time.
Then are you introduce her to the woman, man?
So, me to take up your responsibility.
So how she know the woman, man? Why she call you? That means
She
you
call me
introduce her to the woman, man.
After my program, she the other man and call me. That's their business, yeah. Time for them.
No side. It's sad. Me good.
Me even know say woman at time on these days.
So you like how Nikita trick.
Them listen to me. Nikki, they alright, yeah.
But you run with the story to an about her out. Well, I don't run with the fake story and about out. And that's what I forget.
No,
you
me
never run with the story. Oh, me think you run. Yeah, man. You said something about it, man.
No, not me. First of all, Nikki is supposed to come by me show and Nikki no come back. Nikki style me, she never come nowhere.
Yes, you're showing her art, so that's why I should style you.
I must that she not come by me show. Me not promote nothing with Nikki then, because Nikki will come by me show and Nikki call and tell us something about her mother. Something about her mother in the hospital. When I get to shout out, nothing goes so lie. Nikki.
But I say no, the people are going to run with the people we can't carry them viral, you know. You can't make them go viral, so them not run with
them. Me can't carry them go viral, me the best viral thing for them.
But no, them not see it away. Them, you see them people, some of these people that they don't like to work with the smart with the little man, you know, they like to work with
but lady, me no little man, guess what happened?
But to them, them I think that way there.
When me promote people but Nikki them stay over there. I'm not promoting nothing Nikki them, because Nikki, if you come from me show Nikki don't come nowhere, please, them stay over there. They're not gonna use me. All right.
From me see, but I say that one.
Me? No, I'm not running for. Let me tell you something. You see now this music business.
Yeah, that one is a stunt for your video. You saw the song.
Yes.
When it's time to appear my daughter to me, Mom, you know what you was saying. Me say yes. These young ladies and young man nowadays, them have to have a stunt before them can.
Lady Ann, let me tell you something. Sometimes, is this the woman with the cat? She's the same one, she have a cat. What cat name again?
Me have Rudy and me have Simba.
So you have another.
Hey, that's all over. Me have story for you about them two Batman cat.
What else? You have a cat a Batman?
Yes. Before my son go out, I'm going to get a girl cat for Simba. I'm going to bring a boy cat for Simba. You want to see, we call him Rudy, him pretty name, orange and white, him pretty as hell. Me used to call him pretty when him just come. But when bad, me start call him Rudy. You first when him lick Simba penis and Simba cock up it, me said fire burn.
So lady, where did Batman cat in your house?
We can't help it. And I mean, if you want them, my son bring them come here.
No, man, put them out, man.
Put them gear, Dr. Love.
No, you can't do gear cat in here. Put them out.
Me, I tell you.
They got to go. Batman cat?
Yes. When him lick Simba lick up penis, Simba cock up, so you have a fire burn. The cat, Mr. Dr. Love, the cat, them gear.
Lady, say everything, so you have to go Batman cat in here.
Yes, them gear. Cat, them gear. Me never see this in history.
No, I think this blood clot. I took Batman cat there,
baby. Jamaica, we used to say dog and hook. Female dog and male dog. Them here gear.
Lady Ann.
Video I put for YouTube and my daughter so me not do it.
Two Batman cat?
Yes, Simba gear and Rudy. Them gear.
No, man, you have to get them out. They got to go.
But if I do that, my son will kill me. He love animal.
No, tell him to take them out. Go. No, they know you can. No. Then bring.
Well, I know after me calling now, say come get a gear cat them gear. them that play hooky. He might ask me why me make them do that.
Lady, next thing I say, give flag now yours. Get them out. They got to go.
Yes, that's all of it. Rudy and Simba get to clot. My friend so tail.
So why is that going out the road, lady?
Well, I want to go out there. Apart from the matter and bunted saga.
I can't bother with matter and bunty kidaka. Matter and bunty
But
kidaka.
that's all. Me ask you a question. These young artists, them can't have a song go viral without the stunt. Can look at it. You know,
So which young artist you talk about? Which young artist you talk about?
The one who always have to have a stunt before they can drop a video.
So them an artist.
So them
Them is
video
not an
can't go
artist.
viral without the stunt. So them
Them is not an artist.
Eh?
Them is not an artist. Everybody want to be an artist and know say artist then can be an artist.
No, sir.
Then do them enough of them do them body and you know help them.
So now then cover the stunt.
Because then try the body, anybody feel them.
No, sir.
I believe people business here, lady, and this is for Instagram.
For them God what your man feel.
The go over man for me. You want me to be a one of them what type of business?
That's all me feel like you over me still me not lie.
And I'm over you are the other woman with the ass teeth over you.
I wish one that. I two of them have ass teeth. Which one of them?
The one with the ass teeth, the one who have dopey live in her house, but she can't turn in her house because the batty boy dead in her house.
No, son, she over me.
How which one of them over there?
The other one.
The black one?
I mean, I know one of them.
The one with the man over so over Merle Vernon.
Oh. No, that one me feel she more do. No, she do the other female. I know she do me. She do the other female.
Me think I the one there with the big belly. What they with the big belly man? The man look like piglet.
No, I know the big belly man. If I say the man when I don't tea yet.
Come here, say man mouth house around water.
Man mouth ever around the water. One day me see me. You me think now you not stop tea yet. Me say body start laugh. Our Al Jamari stage show. I let him out. Me call him. I let him call him. Lele.
Yo, I coming off of this blood clot. Hey, tomorrow, hey, I coming off of this.
You better come
Lillian.
on. You better come on.
Later on, yeah?
Yeah, all right. Later. Yeah.
All right. People, I have not sold any pocketbooks in a long time. I'm not selling pocketbooks in a long time, and I have so much pocketbooks that I need to get rid of. So you say tomorrow night is pocketbook night. Tomorrow night is pocketbooks night. Tomorrow night is all pocketbook. So I will sell out tomorrow. Pocketbook and slippers. Slippers and pocketbook is sell out tomorrow. So I'm gonna get money ready for tomorrow to buy the pocketbook. Then I sell out pocketbook tomorrow like crazy. Tomorrow I am gonna be selling a lot of pocketbooks, okay? Tomorrow night I come on a pocketbooks I sell tomorrow night. I not talk about nobody business. Tomorrow night. Yeah. Okay, tomorrow night a pocketbook night. So I will selling pocketbooks tomorrow night, okay? So if you're out there and you need to buy a pocket, that's Mr. Ruben number at the bottom of the page. If you're out there and you need to buy a pocketbook tomorrow, I sell a pocketbook all night tomorrow night. So I sell out tomorrow, I sell out tomorrow night, yeah. So I want to get the money ready, and please, no credit, please. And I'll be selling pocketbooks all night tomorrow night, okay? When I come on tomorrow night, a pocketbooks myself. Okay? All right.